few minutes. A few minutes. As you guys can see, I've slowly decorated, and you guys probably can see a little bit of here, which I can put my little one back. There we go. They're only little tiny little creatures, but you guys can't really see them, but you know what? I don't care. A few things. I have not much water, so there's a little bit of water, and I'm gonna try the new Alani drink. It's Cosmic Stardust. If I like it, I like the Celsius. We get the Celsius here as well, but I wanted to try that one. I do have a little bit of cola left, but I'm not really feeling in a cold mood right now, which is fine. Perfectly fine. God, it's hot today. What else? Oh, I do have, you guys probably can't see it because I kind of mingled it in there, but I have new books. And okay. Start messing things up. I have 3 new books. I have finished this one. I haven't done these 2. I still have to do Powerless and Enchantra. I haven't done them yet. They're still on the finish side of things. It's hot. My hair's down and I'm hot. So let's just do this, cause God, man. Today, what did we do today? Today was the Easter show in my town, so I did that there. I did that today. That was quite fun. I did fill out another page of our journal. So we do have actually 11. So yeah, last week I was like, oh, we only got 9. It's because I missed Twisted Games. I didn't put Twisted Games in our book, because I went through the list and I was like, what are we missing? And hi, welcome in. And I realized it was Twisted Games. So yeah, there. Okay, so the new 11th book that I've finally finished is Hitched. I finally finished Hitched. Hitch. Absolutely love it. Oh my god. Hi, welcome in. I finally finished Hitched, guys. I finally finished it. Oh. I finally finished. It is a dark romance, and I'm absolutely loving it. I didn't expect the very last page. I did not expect him to say that quote in the last page of this fucking book. But I'm getting the next one, which is Ride or Die. No, that's the series. Ride or Die is the series. Hang on, I wrote it down. I actually wrote it down this time, by the way. Oh my god, please tell me I exited. No, I didn't. I thought I did. Okay, maybe not. Oh, I do have 2 new books. If you guys have heard these books, thank you so much. You are too. So Blood and Fire is a book series, and Shadow of the Gods they're both dragon series, and so I'm gonna look at getting them. Okay, because who doesn't love some dragon series, some good old dragon stuff. Where are we? The Twisted King, Twisted Hate, Shadow Me, And then the second book to this one, I thought I wrote it down. I'm guessing I didn't. The second one to Hitched. There's 4 in Hitched. This Ride or Die series is 4 books. It's like Twisted, but they're dark romances instead of what Twisted is. So yeah. It took me 2 days to finish Hitched. It took me 2 days to finish Hitched. So congratulations on me. I do have Lights Out. Lights Out arrived. Yay. I haven't read it. I've been waiting. I waited a month for this book to come out. Okay, the trigger warnings is a page long, guys. If you guys do not know what Lights Out is, I will read you guys a little bit of it now. A trauma nurse, Ellie, escapes her hard-working days by thrusting after a masked man online. Oh, thirsting her, so she gets all of a man online. To her, nothing could top the fantasy of her favorite tattooed and masked man hunting her down. But she never could have guessed that one drunken text would turn those dreams into reality. Ooh, I'm looking forward. I want to do this on audio, but audio isn't actually in the area I'm in, which is unfortunately. I'm glad that the Ride or Die audio series is in my area, so thank fudge. But I do have Lights Out. So the trigger warnings, there's a lot. There's theft, okay. There's car accident, death, more violent deaths, death by a parent, breath play, knife play, gun play, fair play, primal play, mask play, stalking, home invasion, hidden cameras, blood and gore, medical content, of course medical because she's a nurse, gosh, like, hello, adult, alcohol, so, sexual explicit scenes, it's smart, like, come on. Hacking. Lights Out is a dark stalker rom-com with heavy themes. The couple who stays together. Okay, so that's kind of like Hitched, where he literally hijacks a young girl, a young lady, a young woman, Selena, and they end up doing a lot of shit together, and by the end of it, they're together. But, like, come on. Hitched is good. Hitched is... okay, Hitched is Lex, is the tattoo guy on the front, who hijacks a young woman and makes her do sexual things while driving, and just makes her do outside the box sexual things in public to get himself off and to very much smut, but it's very good. I love the book, absolutely love the book. 5 stars. Why did I give it 5 stars? Because the whole dynamic of this book, loved it. I have two favorite sentences in this, which would be the run little bunny run, but he usually says bunny or he says run rabbit run, so it's either one, but I like both of them. And the other one that he said, he goes, "Oh bunny, I'm rubbing off on you," but the way he says it, it's just like, oh, it's that rough, rugged, just, yeah. I had 5 star, loved it. I can't wait for the second book. I'm going to love that second book as well, because I know it's similar to this one, just a different couple. It's like Twisted. If you guys are love the Twisted series, this is the exact same thing, but dark, like complete dark. Twisted was all about like females falling in love with the wrong guy. This one is more straight from the first page, dark, like complete darkness. Absolutely loved it. So if you want some dark romance, some dark spiced sexual smut, if you want this one, I haven't read. I'm looking forward to reading this. I'm very, very much looking forward to reading this. This is a romance. This is a dark hitchhiker romance. This is just a romance. And then I finally got it. But I finally got it. Haunting. I've been saying to you guys, I've been wanting to get this. This is 2 books in one by memory. I think it's like 2 books in one, or it's just very thick. Very thick. I think it's just very thick. But I finally got Haunting Edland, and I'm like, yes. Yes. Yeah. I just can't wait for it. And I'm kind of liking how, you guys, how you know, like on here, you guys can see how there's like a little bit of like the black pages. I really quite like that. I think Hitched has it as well, and there's a few other books I have it. Like in Hitched, it's actually just like the actual the first page of the chapter has the black pages. This one is, I think it's similar. I think it's similar. Yeah, it is. Like when an event happens or the chapter happens, and I'm hoping I can get the audiobook for this. It's a cat and mouse duet. I do want to get the other ones for this as well, which I'm happy. I can tick these off on our list too, guys, which I think I already have, but I'll double check. Oh yes, there. We're getting close to completing our list of completing these books that we're getting. And all these books are series, so this is on here, it's just the first book, and we go from the series. This month we are 4 books, I think. We're on our 5th book, so I try to do 5 books a month. And we're on our 5th book now. It took me, like I said, it took me 2 days to read this. It took me 2 days. Literally. It was, but I did do audio. I audio and read it at the same time, and that's where it was like, yep. Absolutely loved that book. I can't wait for the next one. I gave it 5 stars, so. But that was book 11. As you guys know, we are currently reading 3 books at the moment. We're currently reading the ones up here. I'll grab them. Give me a second. Okay, I got them. Okay, so we're currently reading, and I was about to say Phantasma. Enchantra, Powerless. This one hasn't come out in audiobook, and I really want it in audiobook because I want to listen to the sister's voice, because every time I read this, I'm hearing the sister's voice, and I don't want to hear Ophelia. I want to hear Genevieve and Genevieve's story with Genevieve's voice, not Ophelia's. And that's probably why I'm struggling to finish this book. I'm also reading Powerless and also doing the audiobook with Powerless. So I'm currently reading these 2. I'll tell you the chapters in a minute, and I'm also currently finishing A Court of Mist and Ruin. So I'm currently on, we're in book 3, so there's 3 books in this book, so yeah, there's 3 parts in this book, so part 1, 2, and 3. I'm on part 3. 700 books, how much? 700 books. There's 700 pages in this book, and I'm on 574. I'm on chapter 65. I've got like 4 hours left. I think 4 hours left on this book. And I'm like, yay! 4 hours left. I can't, and then we can start the next book. The little tiny blue book. The 4th book. Book 6 is coming out, and I would have finished all 5, and I'm like, I want that 6 to come out. So far, okay, we're going to talk a bit more about this one, and then we'll get into the other two, because we are reading 3 at a time. But first, before we get any further, I want to try this. This is Alani Cosmic Stardust. Very first time opening it, very first time tasting it. Please leave your nasty comments to yourself, okay? This is 0 sugar. It's 110 grams of caffeine, but there's 0 sugar, which is fine, because I can't have sugar after a certain amount of hours, a certain time at night. So, it's vegan-free, gluten-free, B6 and B12. That's what it says. Okay, I'm nervous. Oh, okay. That crack was absolutely horrible. Usually I get really good cracks with these, but okay. It's like a grape. It's like a sparkling grape. Okay. Yeah. It's like a sparkling grape. That's nice. So, cheers, guys. That's actually quite nice. Chef's kiss. Okay, anyway. Winding back to the 3rd book of A Court of Wings and Ruin. I'm on part 3 of the book, so I'm at the real end. Part 1. Part 1 kind of trolled on from book 2. What else? I'm kind of like, I can't say much of I'm on part 3 right now, so I can talk about part 1 and part 2. If you guys haven't read part 1 or part 2, or haven't started this yet, just mute me until I change my book. If I change the book, then you know I've finished. I'm talking about this. But anyway, so spoilers guys, if you have not read part 1 and part 2 of this book. There's 3 parts in this book. I'm going to say part 1 is just entailing from book 2. Like the part 1 and part 2 in this book, absolutely beautiful. I love the way Sarah J Maas writes these books. Like, these books are fucking good. I love it. The twists between the love triangle, the fact that there might be several mating bonds in this book. Like, if you guys, I have a clue and a feeling that Cassian and Nesta may actually be mates, or may have that bond, but it hasn't been clicked in yet. And they did say in the book, somewhere in the book, I think Farrah questioned about it, and they said it just has to click in. Sometimes it takes a while to click in, but it does click in. And every time I have those feelings like they're gonna say that Cassian and Nesta are actually mates, and it's gonna make me happy. If they don't, I'm gonna be very pissed, because that's just not fair. If you guys already know about Lucian and Elaine, then oh my god, they need to hurry the fuck up. I kind of saw a spoiler, so I'm not gonna let the spoiler know what I saw. But Elaine and Lucian need to just sort their priorities out. Cassian and Nesta need to sort their priorities out. And the bone carver in this book, guys, the bone carver and what the bone carver says. Also, the surreal, I freaking cried. I'm gonna say it now. I cried. I got a little teary-eyed over the surreal. I think it's book 2 or beginning of book 2, end of book 2, beginning of book 3. Ianthe. I don't like Ianthe at all. Like, no. If you're on Ianthe's side, then no, we're not friends. No, sorry, not. Ianthe, I don't like. There's one person on here I don't like. Two people. Tamlin and Ianthe. Like, no. Just No, okay? Tamara and I, they can just go and put themselves on a boat together and just float away. They can go to Highburn, okay? They can go and die with Highburn. Which, they can, by the way. I don't like Highburn at the moment either, so it's okay. What else? I'm absolutely loving, okay. I'm done bickering about it. I need to bicker. I need to moan about it. This book, absolutely love. I can't wait for the next book. I've got 4 hours left on this book, and then I can start book 4, which is quite thin. Book 4 is like thin, so it might be like a day read, or yeah, it must be like a day read or a 2-day read depending on my day. Like this is taking me a bit. How long is this? When did we start this one? How long have we been reading this, guys? I think I've been reading this for about a week. We've been reading this for about a week, haven't we? God. Where are we? Okay, so we started last week. We started last week. We got to chapter 8, and that took me 1 day to get to chapter 8. And then I couldn't listen to the rest of the audiobook. So technically, oh, actually no, we've been 4 days. Nope, 5 days, sorry. So last week was 1 day, and this week is 1, 2, 3, 4 days. So technically 5 days. I haven't marked it in my book. And I don't know where my pens are gone. I usually have 2 pens sitting up on my desk, my thing right now, but they are not. They are sitting up behind me, so ignore that weirdness. So, oh, it's in black, so we're going to continue in black. 1, 2, 3, and today's Saturday, so 4, plus the 7th, which is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 5 days. 5 days, I got 4 hours left. So roughly a week. It's taken me a week to read A Court of Wings and Ruin, and that's 700 pages, by the way. That's 700 pages with audio. I think it's like 21 or 20, it's 20 something hours. I'm pretty sure it's 23 or 20, it's about 21 to 23 hours if you sit there and just listen to the whole thing in one whole 24 hours. Like, yeah. But if you're not a crazy person, if you have life and your life is so hectic, like if you're doing a 24-hour challenge, sweet as, you can read that whole book in one night. Sweet. I am happy that we got the 3 new books. Hitched, Lights Out, and Haunting. I'm happy, absolutely overjoyed that we got the 3 new books. These ones are pretty much you've known about. I do have 4 books coming. I need to figure out, it's Ride or Die. It's a Ride or Die series. That's what it's called, Ride or Die series. Ride or Die series, and that is Hitched book 2, because I can't think top of my head what the fucking book's called. I know Obsession is book 3. I think Obsession is book 3. I don't know what book 2 is, but it's okay. So 4 books. Shatter Me, Twisted Hate, Shatter Me, Twisted, The Wicked King, and the second book to Hitched is the books that we are requiring. We are a one week from How many days we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 11 days of April left. And it'll take me another day to read A Court. And then I think I've got like 18, maybe less, 15 to 18 hours left on Powerless. So with Powerless, I am on chapter 12. And I did one day on the 31st of March. So I haven't touched this since end of March. And I did that one. I haven't touched Powerless since the end of March. And that was 12 chapters. So I need to put that in here. That 12 chapters for Powerless. Yeah, chapter 12. Hi, can you say hi to Lillian? Hi, Lillian. Hi. Yeah, I usually do have like my mods and things that pop in and just get rid of them for me, but not all the time does my frickin' YouTube want to work. So it's fine. And it's okay, I've got dogs myself, so you know when they need that attention. Anyway, so Powerless, I think I've got like 15 to 18 hours left. And with The Court, I had like, I think I had like 21 hours roughly, or less, like 20 to 21 hours, and it was Wednesday, Thursday. That was Wednesday, so I've done quite a lot since Wednesday, and I should be able to finish tomorrow. I've only got 4 hours left on the book, so I'll be completely finished, and then we can finish Powerless, and then hopefully Enchantra has the audiobook out, because I did the audiobook with Phantasma. Absolutely loved it, and I want to do Enchantra. This is the book I'm supposed to be reading on YouTube, but I kind of got stuck into A Court, and then Powerless, and then Hitched arrived, so I had literally half of it done, so I was like, I'm gonna finish this, and I did in 2 days. So yeah, I literally had 4 books going. Christina, how many doggies do you have? I have 2 doggies, so yeah, I have 2 dogs. I am looking forward to, oh, what was this? There was, Fears 3. So the book place, I got these ones. This this mini haul here. I was just about to say that. So these books here, they come from Sinful Stories online. So if you just type in Sinful Stories, you get like the dark romance books. And then I got like The Court, Powerless, Enchantra. I got all them from Whitkills, Kmart. So those are the bookstores around me. Is Whitkills and Kmart. And if they don't have it, I usually go to the warehouse. But hey. I do have a Posty Plus, like a Posty Plus, which is a bookstore slash like post shop sort of thing, but they don't really have the books that I really. There's like not many books there. Like they have like occasional kids ones, or like older, much older reading material. So not me, whereas I'm kind of in that still in that young adult. I'm still at the young adult and the dark romance smut sort of combination. I'm not in that like the older James Patterson books, or the very old books that I'm not really interested in, but hey. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. Very nice. I did have my hair down, but it's actually quite hot, so oh, it's one of those nights when you're just like, it's hot. But it's my first time trying this. It's actually quite nice. I think I like this. I do like my Celsius as well, but you only can get like a single can of these. You can't get the box or the large sets of them. So unless I ship them from like Mighty Ape. Mighty Ape is another one as well. Mighty Ape I get books from. I think I'm getting my next haul, my next lot of 3 or 4 books from Mighty Ape. So let's see how long they take. These ones took a month. Like they took 3.5 weeks because they had to come from the actual factory, not the store. So she's got a store and she's got a factory, and some of these books weren't in the store, so she had to send me them from the factory. So that's why they took so freaking long. Thank you, and it's okay. Go and enjoy your evening or your day or whatever time it is for you right now. It is currently 8 o'clock at night for me, so go and enjoy your time. I'm slowly getting used to YouTube. I've had a YouTube for 4 years. But I was on Twitch more than YouTube. But my Twitch went funny, and I was like, I'm not going to argue with Twitch. And like I can give them all the answers to my account, but yet when I try and get like the codes and things, nothing would actually come to my details. And I'm like, hey, this is my details. Why are they not coming back to my details? Everything's correct, and why is this happening? And then they just couldn't answer me. And they're like, oh, just try this and this and this. And I'm like, I've tried it all. It still doesn't work. So I was like, you know what? I've got YouTube. So. But it's fine. It's fine. But anyway, what else? My brain, I am not, it is a Saturday. I usually do these videos Sunday. But I really just want to kind of jam out these 3 books. Like I said, Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. I'm going to do these 3 books. So these are the 3 books that are going to be, I'm finishing this one. Like, it's going to be like tonight or tomorrow. And then I'll finish these 2 here. And then, so Wednesday. So yeah, Wednesday, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So in 4 days, I would have finished this. I would have nearly finished or coming close to finishing. And then it would just be this book. And then we'll choose another book from the bag. Because we're not going to be doing that tonight or Wednesday. So the bag I'm talking about is all the way up the top. Like all the way up the freaking top. Because I'm not going to be using it the next couple of days. Just for the fair fact that we are reading 3 to 4 books at once. So, but yeah, we did finish Hitched. We're nearly finishing A Court of Wings and Ruin. The one before this one, we finished, what did we finish? The Cruel Prince. I did finish the Cruel Prince. Absolutely loved it. If you want to hear the things about Cruel Prince, I won't give you guys any things here. I wish I could read as fast as you can. I use audio, and I do audio and the book. But if there's no audio, then I take usually about 8 to 9 days, I think. I've got it all down. So I've got an old, like the 24, 25 kind of old book, and I just use to say when I started the book and when I finished the book. It just makes it so much easier. So the very first book I started reading this year was Fourth Wing, which is up here. That took me a week. Iron Flame took me a week and 1 day. Onyx Storm took me just under a week. Phantasma took me about 4 days, I think. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 days for Phantasma. And then I started the first Ekatar book, so the red one right here. I started that book, and oh wait, no, I finished that book, sorry. Whoops, back up an inch. So the first Ekatar book, so this one right here, it actually took me 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, okay, I started on the 10th. Okay, so it actually took me about a week and a half to finish the first Ekatar book, because it's such a slow, like, it is a slow paced read. Hi, welcome in. It took me a bit to kind of like catch on to it, and then when I found my app that I'm using, it helped me like visualize it more, and that's where I was able to kind of speed through the process, and that's why it took me about a week and a half to read the first book. The second, and then when we finished Ekatar, we pulled out what did we pull out? We pulled out Twisted Love. So the Twisted series, we pulled out Twisted Love. It's tattered, I know. We pulled out this book, and that took me okay, so Twisted Love took me 3 days. 3 days to finish for this. And this book's how much is this? Yeah. 330 for Twisted Love. It took me 3 days. And then once we finished that one, we started book 2 of Ekatar, so the Court of Mist and Fury. That took me 2, 3, 4 days. So that's the green. There's the green one sitting right here. It took me 4.5 days to read. And then after Twisted Love, we did the Court of Mist, which you can find all these in our previous recordings, because I've went through all of them with you guys. This month we started Powerless. And I did 12 chapters, and then I put it down. We currently are still reading it. And then we picked up Grimstone, which is up here. That took us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. So that took us a week. And then we picked out Twisted Games. This is what we picked out of the bag. And that took us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it took us yet another week to do. And And then we got The Cruel Prince, which is the one sitting right here, The Cruel Prince, which took us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days again, which took us to this Tuesday just gone. And now, like I said just before, we started Enchantra, because Enchantra is the book we actually picked out. But I can get into it, but because I read Phantasma with the audiobook, I want the audiobook for this. The reason behind that is because with Phantasma, this is the book 2 for this is Genevieve, and it's Ophelia's sister. It's taking me a bit to kind of split the sisters up a bit, voice-wise. And every time I start reading this, I hear Ophelia's voice, and it just kind of mingles with my brain a bit, and I'm like, I need to split it apart. I need to get the audiobook for this so I can fully concentrate on just Genevieve, not Ophelia. So, currently in the middle of this, and then we also picked up on the same day we picked this up, we also picked up A Court of Wings and Ruin, which is currently what we're reading. Which brings us to today. Which 2 days ago, which was today's Saturday. So Thursday, Friday, it took me 2 days to read Hitched. So I finished Hitched. Absolutely love it. Hitched arrived Wednesday, I think. Wednesday night, I think. I wanted to pick it up and finish it because I was halfway through it because I was listening to audiobook before I got the book. But yeah, it took me, the book version took me 2 days. It's thin, so it's not that bad. Which leaves us to today, which is Saturday. Yeah, so it's a lot, but a lot that we've conquered a hell of a lot with. So I do lives twice a week, so Wednesdays and Sundays. Sometimes I switch between Wednesdays and Saturdays. Sometimes I do Wednesday and Sunday. Sometimes I do Wednesday and Sunday. So Sunday and Saturday I switch between, just depends on my day and how I'm feeling. That's why we're doing today Saturday and not Sunday, which is tomorrow. I'm getting the third Twisted. I'm also getting a few other books as well. But I also got Lights Out and Haunting Adeland. So there's the other 2 books that we got. I get a book haul every couple of weeks, give or take. These ones took 3.5 weeks to even come to my door. Like, I paid for them online, and it took me 3.5 weeks to actually get the physical copies. Haven't drawn them out of the bag yet, which, if you guys are sticking around, if you guys hit that sub button, you guys will see us on Wednesday when we pick out another book from the shelf, which is going to be fun. But for the meantime, we're going to finish A Court of Wings and Ruin, we're going to finish Enchantra, and we're going to finish Powerless. There's 3 books that we are currently reading, currently going to finish. I do kind of enjoy having the 3 to 4 books at a time, because, like, sometimes I'm like, I just need a break from one of them, and I can go to the others. But this is the current 3 we're reading. I'm nearly finished this one. I'm in part 3, halfway through part 3. So, I've got literally, like, not that much left, surprisingly. But hey, I'm getting a very dry, I've been talking a lot. And thank you for those loves and shares and those beautiful thumbs up. Thank you. Anyway, reversing backs. If you are a slow reader, oh, my nose. It's the heat. It's hot. If you're a slow reader, it's fine. Like, I seem like a fast reader because I've read, like, a lot of these books. I haven't read all of them. I've read the ones that you guys can see that I've said that I've read. I do have Quicksilver. I have Starbringer. There is the Fourth Wing. That is King of Wrath. Prince, the Cruel Prince. The Akatar series. That's the Fallen Academy, which is a series. There is Grimstone. Grimstone is actually a really good book. Absolutely love it. It is about a doctor, a night doctor who controls his land, his neighbor's land, and the street. And it gets interesting from that point, okay? I'm not going to get into too much detail, but definitely go and check that book out. I'm not going to go grab it. I'll grab it for the next time I speak to you guys. Let's put these books back. Let's put these books back. Oh my god. There we go. I knew that was going to happen. Ugh. Okay. Here we go. So let's put these books back up. Let's put Hitched back because Hitched is finished. Okay. Let's grab. Oh gosh, stay. These are the books that you guys can't really read here, but I told you about the first row, and there's this row here. So I've got the Icebreaker. Knew that was gonna happen. I've got your 7-Year Slip. I can't wait to read. Need to pull it out of the bag, man. And then we've got Caraval. These are the other books that you guys can see up here. Okay. This one here is the The Court of Nuxa novels. I've got book 1, the novella, and then book 2 already. I haven't read them at all. And then I got the Scarlet Veil. The reason I got the Scarlet Veil is actually the second book. The second book looked absolutely amazing, and I was like, I need to read the first book. You can't jump series. You can't jump one book to the next book. You need to read book 1 to get to book 2. So I'm hoping to pull this one out. This one is a vampire. This is a vampire romance. So, seductive, steamy, satisfying. This book. But yeah, that's all the books here. There's book 1 and there's book 2 to this book. That there is Blood of Hercules. The Blood of Hercules is this one. I tried to get into it last month. We pulled out Blood of Hercules last month. I just couldn't get into it. I don't know why. And I thought, oh, if I could find an audiobook, I can't find an audiobook for it. I just couldn't get into it. Maybe it wasn't much. Maybe I wasn't in that mindset to read Blood of Hercules at that time. But I think I put the paper, the name back into the bag. So we draw it again. But hopefully next time it will be the right time. But hey, that's all we're going to do today. I'm too hot and bothered to continue. And I will see you guys Wednesday. When we are, I think by then I'll be halfway or nearly finished Powerless. The reason I want to kind of run through not speed through it, like fast read it. Powerless is because of the new book, and I need to read book 1, the novella, book 2, and then the new book, and I can't just jump straight to the new book without reading 1 and 2. That was like Enchantra. I read Powerless knowing Enchantra was coming out, and I'm glad we picked it out of the bag because yes, absolutely love Phantasma. Anyway, I need to go. I'm getting hot and tired. I think that's too much. Thank you very much. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm getting hot and tired. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. I'll see you guys all next time. And bye.